The abandoned truck. A child's shoe left behind. $32,000 in cash untouched. And 3 skeletons scattered on a lonely Oklahoma hillside. This is the disturbing story of the Jamison family, a case so baffling. Even seasoned investigators call it a nightmare. Were they murdered by someone they knew? Drawn into a cult? Or did they simply vanish into thin air? Let's dive into one of America's most chilling unsolved mysteries. In October 2009, Bobby Jamison, his wife Sherilyn, and their 6-year-old daughter Madyson drove to the woods near Red Oak, Oklahoma, to inspect land they planned to buy. They never came home. 3 days later, their truck was found abandoned, engine off, keys in the ignition, and their dog trapped inside, starving. But the family was gone. Even more bizarre, Sherilyn's purse, cell phones, and a shocking $32,000 in cash were left behind. No struggle, no blood, just silence. 4 years later, their skeletal remains were discovered just 3 miles from the truck, but with no bullets, no weapons, and no suspect. The question remains, who killed the Jamison and why? Bobby and Sherilyn Jamison were no ordinary couple. Friends described them as paranoid in their final days. They'd abruptly moved their furniture into storage, telling neighbors they feared spirits in their home. Sherilyn, obsessed with the supernatural, wrote in her journal about being haunted by demons. Bobby, a former addict, allegedly dabbled in meth. Were these clues? Or red herrings? On the day they vanished, surveillance cameras caught them pacing nervously near their truck for hours. Then they drove into the mountains and vanished. When searchers found their truck, they discovered something chilling. Photos on their camera showed the family staring blankly into the distance, as if in a trance. What or who were they looking at? This case is a rabbit hole of theories. Let's break them down. Bobby's criminal past fueled rumors of a meth deal. The $32,000? Possibly payment. But police found no drug links, just whispers from locals. Sherilyn's journal entries suggest she believed the family was cursed. Some claim they were lured into the woods by a cult, or worse. Bobby's brother, Billy, had a rocky relationship with the family. He was the last to see them alive, but authorities cleared him due to lack of evidence. Some speculate Sherilyn's paranoia drove the family to a suicide pact. But why leave the cash? And where's the murder weapon? The Latimer County Sheriff's Office admits they're stumped. No DNA, no fingerprints, no witnesses. The remote terrain erased critical evidence. And by the time the bodies were found, only bones remained. Even the family's cell phones, a potential goldmine, revealed nothing but cryptic final texts. Sherilyn's last message to her mother read, "OMG, this is so crazy." What was crazy? A deal? A threat? We may never know. 13 years later, the Jamison family's deaths remain a mystery. Was it a crime of opportunity? A sinister plot? Or a tragedy born of fear and delusion? If you have answers, contact the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation. Until then, this case stays in the shadows. If you want more unsolved mysteries, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell.